Selling your home, it's not as easy as just putting a sign in the front yard.
I will sell this house today.
And hopefully it does. But one mistake could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. Today, we're gonna go over some of the biggest mistakes that people make so you can sell your home for the most amount of money.
Show me the money!
And you're gonna wanna stick around to the end of this video because I'm gonna share the number one mistake that real estate agents make when selling a house. Now, the first one is obvious, but you'd be surprised on how many people make this mistake. You need to have good preparation when you're putting your house on the market. What I mean by that is you don't want to just go at it with a good enough attitude. If they don't like it, too bad. You want to make a good first impression. How is the home staged? Is it clean? I always recommend that you bring in a professional cleaner. I actually provide that to my clients and to make sure that the home is professionally clean prior to showing the house. And the reason for this is because your interpretation of clean and my interpretation of clean might be completely different. So let's get a professional in there that does this all the time to make sure the house is dialed in. Everything down to the light switch plates and the baseboards having a little bit of dust on it. People want to walk in and smell that fresh and know that the house is clean. So preparation is key. The other thing to consider is you don't want a whole bunch of stuff laying around. And I know that might just seem obvious, but you'd be surprised at how many people just show a house, put it on the market without preparing and getting everything ready. If you have access or an agent that has a professional stager, at least get a consultation so they can have a look, give you some suggestions and some ideas. Trust me, this is worth every penny. Now, the first impression is key. You want to make sure that you have good quality photography. I see so many listings where people are using their iPhone and they're taking a couple photos. Now, I know these are really good and they take really good photos, but you're not a professional when it comes to lighting and everything else that's involved in taking nice quality photos. So don't pull out your iPhone, and if you have an agent that is taking their own photos, you might want to reconsider who you've hired.
Okay, everyone, let's get started. That's right, your limits, all you've got. You don't have sharp teeth capable of biting. I'm not even shooting you. It's crazy, and I'm spent.
And when it comes to the inside of the home, you want to focus on decluttering the house. You want to get rid of the abundance of personal items and all the knickknacks and everything that you have on the countertop spaces. Think less is more. The more open the space is, now you don't want an empty home. You want to have some furniture around, but you don't want a whole bunch of your personal things. Like if you collect Betty Boop or I don't know what it is that you're into, take that stuff down, put it in boxes nicely and stack it all in the garage. I'm telling you, people don't want to walk into a home that feels like somebody else's. They want to walk into the home that they can envision their personal touch and their family living in. You only get one shot at a first impression, and if the home isn't dialed in and ready to go, you've lost that buyer forever. And when it comes to upgrades that really make a difference when selling your home, think about some low cost, high impact upgrades that you can do to your home. And what I mean by that is consider putting some neutral color paint in the house, maybe some new hardware on the cabinets. Maybe you want to do some landscaping in the front yard. These are the kind of upgrades that aren't going to cost you a ton of money out of pocket, but will help increase the chances of the home selling for top dollar. So you've made it this far, you got the house all prepared, you decluttered, you had it professionally cleaned, and you did some minor upgrades, you've had some professional photos done, and now for the biggest mistake that people make is the overpriced trap. I know when people are selling houses, I hear this all the time, well, we want to price it high enough that we leave some room for negotiating. But I can tell you that overpricing your home is the kiss of death.
I know it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart.
Because what happens is if you overprice the home and it sits on the market, Any prospective buyer sees those days on market going up, going up, going up. Buyers then assume something's wrong with the home, or they think, oh, this is an opportunity because it's got high days on market. We can go in and lowball them because they must be getting desperate. What you end up doing is chasing the market down. You don't get as many people interested in coming through the home, shortening your list of prospective buyers and people that are actually interested in buying the house. The key to success on this: price the home appropriately. A well-priced home is going to attract multiple buyers, hopefully multiple offers, and will often drive the price up naturally. And remember, sentimental value does not translate to market value. I know we all think our home is worth a lot more money because we've lived in a long time. Maybe we put some blood, sweat, and tears into the place, but you have to look at the data. You have to look at what homes similar to yours are selling for in that area at that current time, and you have to price it accordingly. Just because you love the custom cabinets that you spent a fortune on doesn't mean that the buyer is willing to pay a premium on. It's kind of like putting a set of $4,000 Pirelli tires on your car and thinking that's going to increase the value exponentially. Now, a kitchen renovation or a bathroom renovation will improve the value of the home. You need to think like a buyer and not like a seller. Now, we've covered quite a bit of stuff in this video. I hope you got some value out of it. It's not rocket science, but you'd be surprised on how many people just really go into selling their home with no plan. With a little bit of preparation, it can really make a difference. It can create a lot less heartache, and you'll get the most amount of money for your house. But I did promise at the beginning of the video that I would share the #1 mistake that real estate agents make when putting a house for sale. Biggest mistake that real estate agents make is they often treat your home like a product and not a dream. The truth is, buyers fall in love with the idea of living there. Sipping a cup of coffee on the front patio, watching the kids play and ride their bikes in the cul-de-sac, or taking a nice evening stroll down to the park. Remember, you're not just selling a home, you're selling a dream. So when you're getting ready to sell your house, have the conversation with your real estate agent. Talk about all the key features of the area and all the things that make it stand out from the competition. That'll ensure that you're attracting the most amount of buyers and getting the most amount of money for your home. Thanks for watching my video. I hope I provided some value and some insight for when you get ready to sell your home. And if you've made it this far, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel for more Canadian real estate tips. See you on the next one.